Alright, let's dive into something that's got me thinking. Google Wallet just rolled out a new feature that's basically a game changer for parents. Personally, I think this is one of those updates that feels both inevitable and surprisingly thoughtful. Here's the deal. Google Wallet now lets parents set up a dedicated balance for their kids and teens right inside the app. No cards, no extra accounts, just a digital allowance system. But what makes this really interesting is how it's designed to give parents control while still giving kids a taste of financial independence. Let's break it down. First off, the setup is pretty straightforward. If you're a parent, you can create a secure balance for your kid through Google Wallet, as long as they're under 18 and have a supervised Google account. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about sending money, it's about teaching kids how to manage it. The balance is tied to Google Pay, so kids can tap to pay with their Android phones or Wear OS devices. But here's the catch. It only works for in-person transactions via NFC, so no online shopping sprees. In my opinion, that's a smart move to keep things focused on real-world spending habits. Now, let's talk about control. Parents can transfer money directly, set spending limits, and even track purchases in real time. One thing that immediately stands out is the ability to lock or unlock the balance instantly. If you take a step back and think about it, this is basically a digital version of handing your kid cash, but with way more oversight. What this really suggests is that Google is trying to strike a balance between trust and accountability, something every parent struggles with. A detail I find fascinating is the upcoming feature to schedule automatic payments. Imagine setting up a weekly allowance that just happens. It's like automating the parent-kid financial relationship, which, honestly, feels both convenient and a little dystopian. But hey, it's 2023, and if we can automate our coffee orders, why not our kids' allowances? From my perspective, this raises a deeper question. Are we outsourcing financial education to tech companies? I mean, Google Wallet isn't just a tool here. It's becoming a platform for teaching kids about money. And while that's kind of cool, it also makes me wonder if we're losing some of the personal touch that comes with handing over a $20 bill and saying, "Don't spend it all in one place." What's also worth noting is the integration with Family Link. The Family Manager sets everything up, but other parents can manage the balance too. This feels like Google acknowledging that modern families come in all shapes and sizes, which is a nice touch. But let's be real. The real test will be how well this works in practice. Will kids feel empowered, or will they just see it as another way for parents to monitor them? Personally, I think it's a bit of both. If you take a step back and think about it, this feature is part of a bigger trend. Tech companies stepping into roles traditionally held by parents or schools. Whether it's teaching coding, managing screen time, or now handling allowances, these platforms are becoming all-in-one solutions for modern parenting. What this really suggests is that the line between tech and family life is blurring, and honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about that. So, here's my closing thought. This Google Wallet update is more than just a new feature. It's a reflection of how we're raising the next generation in a digital world. It's convenient, it's innovative, but it also raises questions about autonomy, privacy, and what it means to teach financial responsibility. Personally, I'm all for tools that make parenting easier, but I also think we need to be mindful of what we're outsourcing. What do you think? Is this a step forward, or are we handing over too much to tech? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your take.